Word up, it's your boy Hood Panda TV, back at Spain Ledges out in Toledo. We're gonna do a first impressions today. New USD Shadows with the new Kaltik V2 flat. Let's get it. They seem to slide a little bit slower than my Colts. Again, it's cold out. The slide's usually a lot faster. Other thing is I have the foot pads, the heel pads, in the liner right now. I think I'm gonna take them out until I can secure them down. They're sliding up and hitting the arch of my foot real weird, so grab those out and try again.
Oh my God.
Alright, let's chat real quick about my first experience riding these bad boys. We'll start with frames. Really like them. Right off the rip, I know I'm going to love these frames. The groove is a little deep, but you, at least on a ledge so far, you're not sinking all the way into it, right? I can see where I'm hitting on it, and it's either here or here for the most part, so I'm guessing that was one of those is my back far, one of those is my Royale, wherever I'm leaning on that. Only had wheel bite happen once, and I totally missed the grind, so it wasn't the frame's fault by any means, any stretch of the imagination. Besides that, after I got a little more confident, hit a couple more grinds, I was not worried about it at all. Felt completely natural. A lot like the Wish frame, honestly. It just felt that huge open H-box, what I imagine Aeons feel like too. Haven't tried those out, but I hear a very similar thing where you're never really going to notice that you're skating flat as far as grinding goes. But yeah, you're cruising around. Also, height-wise, the ride height is a little shorter than Wish frames, which is something I was really looking into. I hurt my ankle on Wish frames. I haven't really touched them since. These feel like they're going to be good. The boot. The liner is the only real difference I feel from this and riding any other Shadow 1.5. It makes the tall liner definitely makes it feel like a more complete skate. You don't have that weird disconnect that you did with Shadows before, where Shadows just feel like Shadow skates. I rode a pair of large version 1s for a while, and I definitely always felt like it was different than a traditional like hard boot rollerblade. It felt different. They felt fine, but just different. This feels like a rollerblade again, right? I think it's just having this all tightened up around your foot and not having that break right here between foot and pad. Besides that, big soles, felt good to grind on. Felt a little slow to start with, but I think I just need to break them in a little bit and also build a little confidence. I'm sure when I go back and look at the footage, I'm skating pretty slow instead of pushing into tricks. But overall, pretty great. One of the main reasons I picked these boots up even to begin with was to just have some downtown cruisers. I wanted to still be able to have all tricks available and have a more comfortable time getting around the city. Be able to take off my skates and walk into businesses and not worry about having to carry around shoes with me and all that jazz. The liner's going to kind of work for that. Definitely looks a little goofy. It walks around pretty fine. If you've ever worn some higher high tops, it's kind of like that if you don't have the heel pads in. But they look like a liner, right? So you're not getting away with that whole shoe type look anymore. I suppose at some point I could get a old version cuff or mid strap and put it in here and it'd probably still work. But overall, pretty good. We're going to go out to the skate park tomorrow night, and I'll try them again.